Good afternoon, hello, my name is Daniel, this is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Today I feel slightly like that post, a bit broken. It is, what day is it today? Wednesday night. I'm feeling a little bit bunged up. I'm still quite tired from doing the London to Paris ride. I'm just headed out for a steady spin. I'm doing the club route. I've given myself a 25-minute head start, so it's not often I'm confident I'm going to stay ahead of the group, but tonight surely is the night, although I have been stopped a few minutes. Just tapping around, just nothing in particular, just trying to get out and get some exercise done. I'm enjoying just getting out in the fresh air at the minute, not really focusing on the numbers. Various challenges going off at the minute. I haven't managed to get my new Garmin mount sorted post crashing at the London to Paris ride, so it is taped on. I mean, is that a hack or a bodge? You let me know. I've ordered one. It should be here in the next couple of days. What else have I done? Put clip-on bars back on this bike, but they are too steep. I just sort of eyeballed it, and I had a bit of go on them earlier, too steep for me, so I need to drop those down another day. I think that's about it for the bike. Washed it, cleaned it, lubed the chain. It's all new. Crash damage report, not really any, other than a little scuff on the fork there, which I think might have been from travel actually, but there is that scuff there that wasn't there prior to stacking it, so yeah. Anyway, right, what's going on at the minute? Well, I've had an appointment through today for an appointment at the fracture clinic, so I'm going to go and get my hands and wrist x-rayed again, I think. Now the inflammation's like gone down in my wrists and hands, I can pinpoint the pain a bit more. On my left side, it is like right there, right on the outside of my hand. On the right, it's more in my wrist, so a little bit different each side, but I am actually managing to ride the bike okay. I just sort of hold my hands slightly different in the bars, and because I've not had a solid diagnosis of, well, the only diagnosis I have is there's no fracture, I'm not going to be overly cautious, because with the wrist brace on, like, there's only so much damage you can do, and the damage I can do to myself in, like, not riding my bike for 2 weeks, etc., is, you know, to be factored in as well, isn't it? So anyway, I do need to get spinning around this because Liz is cooking tea, and if I'm late I'll be in trouble. So let's get tapping around a little bit further. I tell a lie, I started riding, remember 2 faults this bike has picked up. One is the bottom bracket is creaking when I'm out of the saddle. It is probably about due a change anyway, but 3 days of it getting like wet on and off, and flying my glasses. Yeah, 3 days of it getting wet and then just sitting overnight has not done it any good, so I'll sort that out. The other fault is a bit more complicated and probably expensive. The Di2 is only changing gears intermittently, and I've narrowed it down so that it'll change gear when I'm going over some sort of bumpy terrain. And I had noticed that in the house, if I move the bike around, the lights in the junction box would light up as if it was like resetting. So I think there's a loose connection somewhere, probably in the battery, which is in the down tube. And I need to take the bottom bracket out to get to that. So 2 birds, 1 stone. I'll take it to bits and see what's like then. I'll keep pressing the button, and then eventually, when it goes over a little bump, it'll change. Oh, a little quirk. It knows I replaced it, doesn't it? It knows there's a new bike on the way. Anyway, so I'll try and sort that out this week, because I've got a bit of a long ride planned on Sunday, and I want it to be reliable and ideally not creaky, because it's annoying for me on those I'm riding with. Anyway, I also calibrate my power meter when I stopped, thinking, oh, maybe it's just not reading right. Nope, it's reading right. It's just the legs.
Don't get recycling in the background.
Right, I'm back home now, and just so everybody knows, in this house we don't recycle, so ignore that. That is not recycling. Liz is just, what am I supposed to do with it? This is real life. This is why we do this channel, Liz. Keep it real. Yeah, people recycle.
You don't want all the recycling in the background. There's plenty of better backgrounds you can pick.
Right, what else is worse in this kitchen is I walked in, there was a little bit of a smell, and Liz is blaming it on the cat. Liz, that is not washing.
Yeah,
I'm just running for a ride for 2 hours.
Yeah,
anyway.
So you smell.
Right, I'll leave the stats on screen. That was bad even for me. Like, I feel like I've reset the bar so many times this year for below par performances, but it doesn't matter. I'm still out there getting it done. It was good to get out. I would say I enjoyed it. It wasn't the most comfortable ride I've ever been on with regard to effort and comfort, but still glad to be out, glad to be able to get out there and do it. What's for tea, Liz?
Well, not a very summer tea, to be honest.
Not a very summer tea. Is that when it's casserole or something?
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
Casserole, mash.
Oh, it was casserole in summer. Oh, please help me, somebody. Anyway, I'm going to end today's video there. Thank you very much for watching. This is just another day in the journey. I can't wait to share with you some things that I'm hoping to do later this year, but cannot quite say just yet. Hit like and subscribe. See you again tomorrow at 1 o'clock.